Okay, we are live. Okay, we are live. Audio is coming through, so welcome to Skyrim 10th Anniversary Edition, Episode 14. Last time we tried to beat the caller and my game froze. So, we can't fight her. So we're gonna have to just talk to her.
Oh, you've saved me. Thank you so much. Who knows what they'd have...
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you. Names no longer matter. You may refer to me as the Caller. Now, do you have a reason for making such a mess? So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything. Oh, now we're all please and thank you, are we? I'm afraid we're well beyond pleasantries. I'll allow you the opportunity to turn around, walk out that door, and never come back. I suggest you move quickly. An arrangement after you've destroyed so much? Fine. Leave me the elf. You may go with your books.
Wait, what?
She gets the books, I get you. It's very simple.
But why?
This little adventure of yours has cost me a number of test subjects. I need more, and you do nicely.
You wouldn't do that, would you? You wouldn't leave me here with her.
Unfortunately, I can't fight her, so I don't have much choice.
Well, what's it going to be? Fine, take your books and leave at once. If you ever come back, I won't be so gracious. You have what you came for. Now leave.
Am I actually going to be able to go through this door? Nope. Guess we gotta go the long way. That glitch is annoying. I wanted to fight her. But if it's the only way to make progress... Okay, the one day I decide to have my new curtains open and I cannot see. Torch, 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 torch. That helps a bit. Okay. Curtains. That's a lot better. Except now I can't see what's in my room. I do have a few mods. Nothing too game-breaking though. I have the unofficial patch, and one that increases the amount of salt that drops. Let's see if I can show you. So, I have the unofficial patch, more salt, improved cooking, that means everything will give you health. I need salt for cooking, okay? So the cooking will give you more health, and then I have quest markers for 2 quests. So the Opus and Arvex Skull quest markers, and Stones of Barazaya quest markers. You need salt for cooking, and the game doesn't give you that many when it drops. So this one is, you're meant to get a lot more. Now, apparently, there's a Stone of Barazaya around here. As I don't have the quest currently active, I can't actually see it. Aha, there it is. So if I were like search this barrel, there'd be 1 or 2 pieces of salt. This increases it to like 8. That's what the salt mod does. Kinda helpful with survival mode. Not with cooking, I'm not. The salt is for cooking. Now where is my horse? Maybe. As I'm on the PlayStation 4, I don't have the luxury of as many mods as the Xbox and PC do, so. Where's my horse? I had a horse, I'm sure of it. Yeah, I know I've got a goat. Meet Hilda. She can carry up to 100 grams of weight. And yes, I always end up carrying too much. No, you actually buy her. I did that in an earlier episode. She is a tamed mountain goat. And her previous owner retired from exploring but wanted her to be able to continue, so he put her up for sale. I purchased her and now she can come with me whenever I need her. Bless me. Thanks. I don't see my horse. Guess I gotta walk. Let's see what we can put onto Lydia in terms of weight. Because then I can fast travel.
I am at your command.
Yup. This is the food I'm currently carrying. Yeah, I know, I don't do things by halves.
You lead, I'll follow.
Better, I can run.
You know, you can see me? Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent. All right then.
Hey, Orc.
Yes. Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. Should mention that to Toldir. And here, I suppose you've earned these.
Great, a lot of books. I like reading. In real life. Here, it's just a pain.
Yeah. I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them. Fight well.
Can you possibly hurt Jazar?
Jazargo, not now.
It is difficult to admit, but Jazar
Excuse me?
still use some help.
Not
I
now.
need your help with something private.
It is difficult to admit, but Jazargo still use some help. Jazargo continues to struggle with wards. You have time to practice?
Maybe later. I'm sort of busy now.
Jazargo understands. You hesitate because you know Jazargo will be better than you. Very well.
Good to see Skyrim still. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything you've seen before. Aliad, Dwemer, Daedric, or even Farmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. But can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aran is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We are involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time. when we can avoid interruption.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Sigil Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Old Merry Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
Maybe later? I'm sort of busy now.
Cesargo understands. You hesitate because you know Cesargo will be better than you. Very well.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Why are we taking this staircase? Pretty sure that's a glitch. And don't worry about me, goat. I can summon her at any time. It is from the Creation Club. So, yeah. I am playing the 10th anniversary edition after all.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
Hi?
It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. You set this chain of events in motion at Sarthal. You must understand the Sigil Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
I can show you more interesting things the Anniversary Edition has.
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. I presume you refer to Onkano's distaste for the Sigil Order. The Thalmor see our order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say
What is the
something?
meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here she is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this?
What you
You're
learn
not going
here will
anywhere
last you a
until I
lifetime.
find out what you're up to.
Several, if you're talented.
I am not
Now,
up
if
to
you'll excuse
anything.
me.
I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim
We will
is
see about this.
tainted. Please, don't do anything to anger the locals. They don't need it. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed.
Okay, so you are right, there are some necromantic stuff when you've done certain side quests. Now I've got a test version of this going on another PlayStation 4 account, mostly because I have like 2 of them. I have one for YouTube and one for personal use, and on the personal use I'm testing it, so I have done a couple of the Creation Club quests. A couple, not many. So, yes, I know that there are necromantic stuff,
It is not the place of the
but
college to become involved in local politics.
well, you gotta do a
Please
couple
don't
quests
bother the
first.
Archmage, and if there are any problems, let me know. That's nothing you need to concern yourself with. Very well. It's not something often discussed, as it might be misunderstood by the locals. The Augur is down in the midden, below the college. I don't recommend going down there unless it's absolutely necessary.
Okay, who invited the dragon? Ah, great, blood dragon. Yep. The fact that all food provides health is thanks to the food mod I have installed. And I suppose it's good training for the other apprentices. When we leave the college next, I will show you one of the new homes that come with the Creation Club. One that is useful, especially if you're playing survival mode. Yep. The salt allowed me to cook a lot more food. So next time we leave, I will show you some of the houses. I can show you on the map. Let's see. Bloodchill Cavern, a vampire-based home, which I will do later. Pretty much, I'm going to tackle all of the other quests, and then I will be doing side quests. Let me just get my notes. I always make notes. Kind of OCD with that. Okay, that's the old copy. Okay, I've got a wad of notes here. Is this the one I'm looking for? Yep, DVD, don't fall. Okay. Apparently it's not. Okay. Blackout curtains are great till you're looking to something. Here it is. So I'm going to be doing Mage's College, then the Daedric Quests, the Thieves Guild, then the Dark Brotherhood. Then I'll be doing the Civil War, Dungeon Quests, Side Quests, and then I'll tackle the first lot of Creation Club quests, because some of them can only be done after you do the DLC on Solstheim, which is why I've split them into 2 parts. What's this? Aha! So after I complete the side quests, which will unlock more of the Creation Club quests, then I'll be doing them. Which will be all the ones on mainland Skyrim. There's a home near the Thieves Guild. Then there's Tundra Homestead. Really nice home, but it is a bit small. This one is one of my favourites because it's really good if you are using survival mode, because you can just grow your own food. This one's great if you're playing Nord Warrior. And Merwatch is a mage one. I believe there's a couple others, but I can't remember them. And Winstead Manor is of course from Herfire, but you can breed all the new fish that are added. So there's plenty to be seen. But most of that will happen a bit later on in the LP. My build? Mostly warrior right now, with a hint of the other 2s in it. Why? Okay, don't want that exit. So yeah, I'm focusing more on warrior. Warrior with the occasional magic and thief skill shoved in for good measure. After all, there are going to be times when an adventurer is going to need to pickpocket and use magic. I was asking you why. Ah, this place is a maze. Did I mention I'm not good at navigating? I'll take that. I tend to use the armor that is given to me by the guild I'm currently in. That's why I'm wearing heavy armor, because the Mage's College doesn't really have one. And I need to build up my heavy armor skill a bit more. Okay, notes, where'd that pen go? pen. Pen? Where'd the pen go? There it is. There. So yeah, I used the armor given to me by whatever guild I'm currently in. And I give the previous armor to Lydia. Or whoever's following. So when I get a new armor, I will give this one.
Perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
So when I get a new armor, I will give this one to Lydia. Now let's talk to the Argar.
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why. Like others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late. No, though you may be the last, the one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Okay. Farewell. So, we've got to find the Staff of Magnus. And when we leave the college, I will show you some more of the new stuff brought with the 10th anniversary edition that people may have missed. Hello, chest. Now I gotta get back up there. And glitchy a bit. Where's the sodding door? Stairs, that's always a good sign. Huh, I remember this. I'm into other games, but I do play Skyrim a lot. Mostly because Skyrim is so big. Excuse me? I don't really categorize my games. It's more of, do I like this game? Do I like the playstyle? If not, I won't play it. So I don't really use the RPG and the stuff. So what is an MMO? While I try to find my way out. Because I cannot navigate to save my life. Okay, apparently that's the door we was meant to go through. Not that door. I need to not get lost. Which unfortunately I fail at spectacularly. No. I'm not really into multiplayer games and I rarely play online games. But the only online game I've played recently was I did examine and test Elder Scrolls Online, but, well, having to pay to be able to play an online game via the PlayStation Plus thing was not my idea of fun. So I cancelled that because I cannot afford it.
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is... Really? And what might that be? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. A most impressive attitude. Keep this up, and you'll do quite well for yourself. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Still here. I am at your command.
Okay.
Let's get going then.
So yeah, I don't really play that many online games. Hall of Attainment. What is Mirabelle doing in there? As for what other games I play, Assassin's Creed a lot. Then I also play Kingdom Hearts and a couple other games, but they're the main ones.
Please don't bother. If there are any problems, let me know. No more than anyone else, I don't think. They're a very old order. Predated the Imperial Mages Guild by quite a bit. In fact, the Mages Guild was founded in opposition to the idea of the Psijic Order, that only an elite few should have control over magic. No one has seen or heard from them in over 100 years now, though.
So, Arniel, how's that little project of yours coming along?
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Yes, it's
I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power. No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mizulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mizulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative. I'm not really sure. Made and used by Magnus himself, if you believe those sorts of things. I believe I've heard it said that it's the only thing that could adequately contain his power. The sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make.
There are some. I hope you've got some. Let's just take a look then.
Okay, see the ones like this with a different cover? They're actually new. They're from the Creation Club. There's not really much else to talk about with them. Okay, now I said I would show you some of the new things got with the Creation Club, didn't I? Starting with homes. I have 2 of the homes that we currently have access to. Golden Hills Plantation comes with a little quest, and you get the farm as a reward. Farm is useful. I do need to build it up a bit though. It needs a bit of renovation, but I've got it functional. It grows crops and whatnot, you can hire farmhands, and I still need to build the farmhands bunkhouse. Is there anything I haven't done? Which is over here. And you can even hire beggars as a farmhouse, so
I ain't done.
I hired Brenner in as one of my farmhands. And I hired a mercenary from a random pub as my...
Didn't think I'd be seeing you again so soon.
Steward.
Very good, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does. 3 ghosts, to be precise. But let me show you around. Hey, your standard kitchen. These respawn about once a month. Your desk, not really functional, but nice for decoration. Master bedroom. What did I put in here? Kids room. Now you can put your family in here, but pathfinding is a little glitched. Down here, basement. Okay, pantry cupboard is the excess that we didn't sell from our farm. So stuff that I've planted and we didn't bother selling is in here. Very useful. Restocks every other day if I remember correctly. What's in there? Apples. Salt. Hey, I decided to turn this into, instead of a showroom, more of alchemy and enchanting. So this is after most of it has been renovated. I just have to build the farmer's bunkhouse if I remember correctly. Renovations can be done from here. So I need to build the stable and the farmer's bunkhouse. Produces output and coin that you receive. The only problem with this spot is it's right on the spawn point for random encounters near Rorikstead. So that's the downside to this place. Now, Tundra Homestead is another one created by Eleonora, I believe. Don't ask me who built Golden Hills Plantation, because I don't know. Could be Eleonora, but I can't say for sure. But Tundra Homestead, while not exactly on a tundra, is still nice. It's small. You can buy it from the steward once you have enough gold, and I apparently got it on the map, but not in terms of owning, so I can't show you the inside, but I can show you the outside. Do I even have the key? No, I do not. Okay, note to self, purchase that at some point. So they're the homes I have there, and then there's Murwatch, which I showed off in, I think it was the last episode or the episode before that, which is the mage-based home. Okay, everything the modern Skyrim mage needs is in this home. Warning, Charises tend to spawn around here because of the quest to get this place. You should see the inside of Tundra Homestead. I will purchase it as soon as I remember and I have enough gold. You need 7,500 gold to purchase it, and it comes fully furnished. This is Murwatch. Okay, so everything the modern mage will need. In Skyrim's terms, at least. Now, notice the glowing door? This is actually 2 floors in the same cell, so there is a loading screen, but it's quite short. And this is where the more mage stuff is. So you got your enchanter, all sorts of stuff. Place to put things. Some of them are unique to particular items, other they don't care. So here's your alchemy. Hello fire salts, I will take them. I wanted the fire salts. Do I? There is also a thief home and the vampire home, and of course the Nord warrior. So here's where you can put staffs and whatnot. Priest masks. More weapons. And this one is quite simple because all you need to finish the quest is the fire spell. And here's something new. A staff enchanter. So you can create your own staffs. Staffs aren't really my thing, but they are useful for giving to followers that aren't magical based, like Lydia. So yeah. And then you got your little alchemy garden here. Along with a blacksmith area. The All Forge. Lol. Tanning rack. Everything you need, really. It may not be a word, but I know what you mean. So that's Merwatch. And Lydia's glitched. That was a smelting pot. So then there is, of course, Bloodchill Cavern and the one near the Thieves Guild. Pop back in a couple episodes and we should be near the Thieves Guild, so you'll be able to see that one, which is Shadowfoot Sanctum. So you'll be able to see that. So pretty much you've got a house for every type of playstyle, in addition to the ones for Herfire. And yes, you can move your families there, but getting around the place is a bit glitchy. But I'm sure that the creators will be able to fix that with an update or something. Okay. Dragon, go away. So yeah, if you look back at the previous episodes, you'll see how I got the Merwatch home and Golden Hills Plantation for you to use on your own playthrough. And dragon. Bethesda made pretty much a deal with certain modders and said, hey, you make these and we'll give you a commission. So Bethesda pretty much paid mod creators to make Bethesda compatible stuff for the Creation Club. So every time you buy, the modders get a percentage of the cost, which is probably why the prices are ridiculous. And probably why they're so high quality. Dragon, would you please land? I know Eleonora, who makes homes, made a few of them. I just can't remember which ones. I know she made Tundra Homestead. Dragon, land! Okay, you don't want to land. You will now. So yeah, Bethesda decided to use the modding community to their advantage. Well, let's just say the modders know how to use Bethesda's equipment better than Bethesda does. But the fact they added over 40 different new things in the 10th anniversary edition does make it worth getting. I want the physical version, which means I get a nice new disc. And would this dragon please land? Or hover? You've already scared my horse. But I definitely think if you stick around to see the other homes, you will think that these are worthwhile. Especially when you get to the other quests. I mean, some of them are huge. If you go look at Epic Nate, he covered a good chunk of these when they initially released. He hasn't covered any recently because of personal stuff. But the homes he originally covered when they first released, and they are amazing. The only one he hasn't covered is the Bloodchill Cavern one, which is vampire based, because that only released with the 10th anniversary edition. But the other homes he did cover. Yes, well, I'm sure the modders, if they're still updating their mods, will fix it. Why is this dragon just staring at me and not doing anything? Or is it tired? So Epic Nate 315, if I remember correctly, definitely covered all of the mods that were released before the 10th anniversary edition, or should I say creations. And Tundra Homestead, Merwatch, Shadowfoot Sanctum were definitely in those. Along with some of the bigger quests, like the Forgotten Seasons quest is huge. Along with the Pets of Skyrim quest, which is where I got Hilda. Now, where's my horse? Where'd it go? Okay, I think I found this dragon's home. Maybe cut down on them bit by bit. Now, where's my horse? Yeah, maybe cut down on those a bit. So, Epic Nate covered the ones released before the 10th anniversary edition. That depends on how one defines necessary. Yeah, that depends on how you define necessary. But Epic Nate 315 covered all the ones before the 10th anniversary edition came out, and they were pretty good. When I learned that they were adding more with the 10th anniversary edition, I was like, okay, I need to get that. And I haven't even discovered all of them yet, because I am only on my test playthrough. I'm only about to start the Dark Brotherhood, so I haven't even discovered all the quests yet. And I'm making notes of when I do discover them and how the hell I found them, if I remember where to do so. Some of them I forgot. Me? I only add a couple lore-friendly mods, like the salt one, the better cooking, and quest markers for quests that don't have them. Come on, horse. But if you want to see what I've covered so far in this playthrough, then please check out the other streams I have done. Okay. Sword, 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 sword. I did some of the fishing quests, mostly because I was bored, and I was in Riften, and some of the rewards from the fishing quests are amazing. Like a ring that is pretty much Spellbreaker, if you catch my meaning. Which is so useful. I won't get into too many of the others because I don't want to do too many spoilers, but some of the ones I got were amazing and totally worth getting. Okay. Yes, with the new fishing content, there is new fish. Let me pull up my food. Okay. So before the 10th anniversary edition free update, all we had was salmon, slaughterfish, and a couple small ones for alchemy. Now we have brook bass. Please note these are cooked. Carp, catfish, goldfish, juvenile mud crab, pogfish, and a couple others. I haven't got all of them yet, but there are quite a few. And they make life so much easier. So there are new fish. Yeah, well, I was cooking, so. And you can breed all of these new fish in the fish hatchery at Winstead Manor. I warn you, do not put in slaughterfish because they will eat all the other fish. So I will cover all of the fishing quests.
Crystal. Go. Find Paratus in Oculory.
So So I will cover all of the fishing quests when I get to Riften, which is after the Mage's College. The fishing quests mostly are doing odd jobs for others and finding fish. And me, I always try to make sure I have 2 of the fish that I'm trying to find, so that I can put at least 1 of them in the fish hatchery. Okay. Hilda. Hi. You're coming with me. She has a name. Hello. In addition to the goat, you can find a unicorn, a fox, a spider, a skeever, and a rabbit. There are also wild horses you can find. So this is the start of the fishing quest line. So there are a couple here that are new. Like this one, 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 and this one. They're all the new ones I have currently. And I will be doing them later on in the LP. Mostly because I want to streamline things. For a city, the ruins don't have a lot of beds. Now the good thing is, with all of the new pets, they are friends to everything, so they will not be attacked. They cannot be attacked. Hilda will be ignored by everything. Ooh, hello. Moonstone ore, that's useful. Sorry. So yeah. The Creation Club stuff is useful if you know what you're getting, and I'm trying to find out what everyone's getting so I can make this LP. I would pick up a lot more stuff, but I am trying to be more carry weight conscious. Sorry, Lydia, you got in my way. So, Death, you can disable your fish mod if you were to get the 10th anniversary edition. Because there's new fish. And hello, Charos Hunter Brethren. I knew you were Charos Hunter. Food. Squish the bug! Yes, that is exactly it. That is a free update available to everyone as part of the 10th anniversary edition. That is the fishing quest line that I also have, which gave me all the fish. It is actually not a mod, it is a creation. So that means it's connected to the Creation Club and Bethesda supported, where other mods are not. Oh, shoot. They hid that well. Okay, what do I need? Yup. And the rings you can get from it are so worth it. I mean, I only mentioned one of them, and I have heard there's like 7. One of them is to get a lucky hat, which can be useful, but there's a ring that is also in the quest line that gives you the same power, so I gave up the lucky hat. But some of them aren't exactly tied to quests. Some of them you just gotta fish and get lucky. So stick around and I'll show you what you can do with them once I get out of the Mage's College. So feel free to stick around, Def. More exciting content will happen later on in the LP, so... And of course the fishing one. You, along with the update that gave you fishing, you got the quests Saints and Seducers. And the survival mode. Saints and Seducers is this one. Well, if you want to find out what they do, stick around. That way you know. Unfortunately, it's a free update, so there's not much I can do about telling you how to turn it off, because I don't know. But if you want to know what it contains, which is aka a lot, feel free to stick around. From what I've heard, is one of the bigger quests that the Creation Club offers. If you want to stick around and find out what they offered, then feel free. Ah, Potion Lab. That's helpful. Saints and Seducers comes with a whole lot of new ingredients which are really useful. I don't want Fortify Health. How the hell did I just gain so much weight? Only a little bit. Figured I'd missed a turn in somewhere. Well, feel free to catch up on previous streams if you just save the playlist. You'll be able to catch up on previous streams even when I am not streaming. So I hope to see you again, Def. Bye! Hello. Okay.
I've got your back. How can I serve you, my Thane? On.
How much junk am I carrying?
Fools! Fools!
Note to self, buy more lockpicks. So there's not much to really say about this particular quest. Okay, it's just one of the first ways to get in to seeing the farmer. No, I did not want to summon. Where's healing? And hello, someone. Hello, samurai. That could have gone better. It spits me out here. I thought it autosave. That's better. Better. Okay, I'm not going to be able to handle that. I only have a few lockpicks and I don't have enough to tackle a master. This way? No. I hear bugs. Okay, we need that door. Hmm?
Still here. I am at your command. Let's get going then.
Okay, I think I'm going to leave it here for today. Next time we'll continue on and we'll see how far we can get. Until then, take care of yourselves and I will see you next time. Goodbye!